Hi, welcome to Rejola's Slice of Business Wisdom. How can you know the true state of your team members? Hi, my name is Thomas and I'm from Rejola IT Services. We help business organizations make more profits through customized business software solutions. In our reviews with our team members, we usually measure the outcome or results that they are involved in. And sometimes when the results are not as per expectation or the results are lower, we usually are clueless as to what is going wrong. A high performing team member who has been consistently performing for a long time, maybe for years together, suddenly loses track and then starts underperforming, and then we do not know what's happening. We do not know what is affecting the underperformance. Is there a way in which we can constantly track the team members' output and what is affecting the output? What are the various immeasurable parameters? Maybe something personal, maybe something to do with some relationship, or maybe something to do with a health issue or anything. Is there a way in which an organization can adopt a particular scientific way in which you can track such intangible things of a team member and try to correct them or try to solve them in advance so that your high performing team members are always retained and you can help them to improve, and you can increase their productivity and help them in turn. So is there a way of doing this? Yes, there is a way, and I'll share with you 3 ways in which you can track the pulse, the real pulse of your organization or your team members, so that you can know what is happening to them which is affecting their results. The first way in which you can regularly measure the team members' real state, the emotional state, or the something that the non-technical state, let me say, or non-skill state of a team member is by having a self-rating mechanism. Self-rating could be a daily activity or a weekly activity or maybe once in a month. Now, what do they rate themselves on? They could be rating themselves on their relationships. They could be rating on how strong their relationships are with their family members. They could be rating themselves with how strongly they have committed themselves for their physical fitness. They could be rating on how they are handling their finances. Are they budgeting their money, or are they not careful about their money? Like this, you can create some parameters which you can set where the team members have to rate themselves. So what will happen because of this is when they are rating themselves regularly, maybe on a daily basis or a weekly basis, they are aware as to what is happening in their life, and awareness is everything. And once they are aware of it, there is a way in which they can look back, do an introspection and try to correct it and try to improve on all the measuring criteria. And as an organization with this invaluable data, you yourself can help the team members to improve on those criteria where they are performing in a low manner. The second way in which you can measure the pulse of your team members is by having self-reporting. The first one was self-rating, the second one is self-reporting. Now, most of the organizations have reporting to the senior manager or to the organization. So if I have to create a report, I have to submit it to my senior manager so that the manager can know what has been my target and how have I performed in the company. But organizations do not collect data on the intangible aspects of the team member. So the best way to collect an intangible aspect of the team member is by having something known as self-reporting, where the team member does not create a report to be submitted to the superior but creates a report for self. It is something similar to maintaining a journal. We all know how important maintaining a journal is. It helps us to track our progress and helps us to stay on track with our growth. So having a journal or having a self-reporting activity, maybe once in a day or maybe once in a week or maybe once in a month, is extremely crucial for team members to understand their real state of their emotions and to see how they can have a completely balanced life. Now, what are the things that they should include in the self-reporting? You can have various things like, what was the one high point in your last 1 week? Or what was the one low point in your last 1 week? Now, what will happen is when the team members are doing a self-introspection and trying to recollect what was the one thing that has kept them high or made them extremely happy and joyous in the last 1 week, this will help them to recognize their own behavioral patterns and to understand your own behavioral patterns and try to inculcate a way of maximizing it or increasing these high points. Isn't that all about how we should be living? Shouldn't we try to make ourselves happy at each and every point of time? So when you give this exercise to your team members, when they are trying to reflect on what were the high points and low points in their lives in the last 1 week or a month, you're actually helping them to have a retrospection and helping them to maintain a journal. This one small activity can help your team members to have a balanced emotional state in their personal life, which is of course going to reflect in their official life. One other thing that you can measure or you can help your team members measure regularly in their self-reporting is training or the learnings that they are having. What is the one top learning that you had in the last 1 week or last 1 month? Either from reading a book or maybe attending an online course or maybe attending an evening class somewhere. What was the one top learning that you had? The importance of gathering such information or self-reporting with such information is to always have this culture of learning. Leaders are learners, and if you're not learning continuously and growing continuously, you're on a downward spiral. So you can have this methodology of having a self-reporting so that the members themselves can understand how they are feeling, and also as an organization you will know exactly how your members are at each and every given point of time. The third way in which you can understand the pulse of your organization and also help your team members to perform better in their personal life and in their official life is by having regular non-technical trainings which focus on family life, trainings which focuses on how to handle finances, maybe trainings on physical fitness, maybe trainings about diet. When you have such trainings conducted often, maybe once in a month or once in 3 months, your team members are receiving information and knowledge which will help them to grow in all aspects of their life. And once you do this regularly, the team members can automatically improve their life and also produce those results in your organization. So once you have these 3 ways of self-evaluation, and that is by self-rating, self-reporting, and also having non-technical trainings in the organization, you are helping your team members to improve in their life as a whole, and obviously their performance or their involvement and their output in the organization is going to increase to an extremely high level beyond anything that a normal way of handling your team members is going to give. All the team members are individual human beings with very unique human wants. Let us not treat our team members like robots and expect them to have a regular or a constant outcome always. Let us be more practical and let us treat our team members as human beings and help them to grow in all aspects of their life. And this will definitely help the organization to grow stronger regularly. Visit Rijola.com today and book for a free software consultation session for your business. Thank you.
Think profit. Think Rajola.